Hey guys, so in this video you are going to be learning how to make a duct tape woman's wallet. So this woman's wallet will have two billfolds and however many card pockets and IDs you want. So the supplies you're going to need are 223 patterns or colors of duct tape. I'm using these two, the new silver scroll and the baby pink. You will need a roll of clear tape, and a clear tape will do. And this is optional, but I like to use a roll of gray tape. It's a lot cheaper than the patterns and colors of duct tape, so I just like to use this on parts you can't see. You will need a ruler. It doesn't have to be like this. This is one with grid lines. I prefer that, but if you don't have one, that's fine. You will need an X-Acto knife or hobby knife. You can get these at Michael's, Joann's, Walmart, and the craft store. This is another optional item, but I like to use this. I have the Fiskars Duck Edition scissors, which are like meant for duct tape, so that's really cool. You'll need some sort of plastic for your ID. You can get top loaders at Walmart for relatively cheap, or if you want frosted plastic like this, I sell this special plastic of mine on my website. I will link that in the description box below. And lastly, you will need a cutting mat, which is the background here. So let's get started with the tutorial. You're going to cut out 4 strips of duct tape that are 8 inches long. 2 of them you want to be your solid color, that will be the inside of your billfold, and then 2 of them you want to be the color that you want to be the outside. Now you're going to take one of those strips and peel it up. Then you're going to take that piece and line it up at the bottom of an inch line, just like this. Then take your other piece and overlap the other piece to where you make a sheet that is 3 inches tall and 8 inches across. Then peel this piece up and set it to the side. Now we're going to take our other 2 pieces and do the exact same thing, starting at the bottom of an inch line. Then we're going to take the next one and overlap it just like we did before, only to where it is 3 1/4 inch tall, which will be the first set of dots on your cutting mat. Take this piece and peel it up, then lay it back down to where the sticky side is facing upwards. And take your other piece that you made that is 3 inches tall and stick it directly on top, making sure the bottoms are aligned, just like so. Your sheet should look like this, to where you have 1/4 of an inch sticky at the top. What you're going to do is take it and fold it over. Once you're completely done, your sheet should look like this. Now go ahead and make another one exactly like this. It is 3 inches tall and 8 inches long. If you need help making it again, just go back and watch the clips over again. So now you should have 2 of these exact same pieces made. For now, we're going to set these 2 pieces to the side and move on to the card pockets. So in order to make the card pockets, you're going to want 2 pieces of duct tape that are 3 3/4 inches long. So 1, 2, 3, and 3/4 is the third set of dots. One of those pieces you are going to want to be your pattern color, and then one of those pieces is going to be on the back that you won't be able to see, so this is where I like to use the gray tape. So to make the card pockets, you're going to peel up one piece, it doesn't matter which one, flip it over onto the back, then peel up the other piece, and then take it and stick it so that it is directly on top of the other piece you have, matching at the top and the bottom. So this is what your card pocket should look like. So now you can go ahead and make as many card pockets as you like. I usually make 9 for my woman's wallet, but if you're just starting out or don't want 9 card pockets, I definitely don't recommend doing 9. So now what we're going to do is trim the card pockets. So in order to do that, you're going to take the color you want. So you want the strip to be 3 3/4 inches, or the length of your card pocket, then just cut it in half. Now one of these halves you can set aside to trim on your other card pockets while you trim your first one. Peel that strip up and grab your card pocket. Make sure the pattern side is facing up. And then you're going to take it in the first set of dots over is what you want to use, and you want to line the card pocket to that, and then use this line on both sides as your guide. Take the piece and with the straight edge that you didn't cut, start your strip of tape over there like that, and then you're going to bring it down to the other end just like this. Then you can smooth it out and make sure your trim is nice and straight how you want it, and if you like that, just peel it up and fold the excess onto the back. and then you have a card pocket trimmed. So you want to try to get it as straight as possible. If you can't do that, just try it again. I'll show you guys one more time. So I'm just taking it, lining it up to 1/4 of an inch over, then starting at one of these sides and then bringing that strip of tape down to the other. So it does take a little practice to get your trim nice and straight and how you want it to be. So just practice a little if you need to. Once you have it down, your trims are going to look great. So now I have all my card pockets and my ID trim, so it's time to start attaching them to the billfolds. To attach your card pockets to your other panel we made, you're going to want to take a strip of tape, doesn't matter what color it is, and you're going to want to a little bit less than 3 3/4 inches. As you can see the dots here, instead of it being right up on them. You're going to take this piece of tape and cut it into as many pieces as you can. Usually I get 1/3 or 4ths. So if you can see the lines of cut here, you want your piece to be about 1/2 of an inch tall. So now you're going to take your card pockets and take that piece of tape and line it along the bottom edge. This doesn't matter if it's straight, you just want it to be on there, and you want it to be about half on there and half off so it's sticky on the back. So you're going to do that to however many card pockets you have. So now I've added that piece to all of my card pockets. I'm going to take my ID and do the exact same thing. So just going to take the bottom and this piece of tape, and I'm going to do it a little bit less than half on this one, just like this. Now I'm going to bring my other sheet over here, and now we are going to assemble our card pockets onto this sheet. For mine, I like to have 3 card pockets on one side and then the ID. So to do that, I'm going to take one card pocket, start on the side, and make sure the part that is rounded with this folded over is facing upwards. I'm going to take this piece and place it a little bit lower than the top, and then make sure that it sticks to the sheet with the extra tape we have. So this is how much space I left, and then this card pocket can fold down. You want to check and make sure that a card can still fit though without showing over the top of the billfold, and mine can, so that's good. Now I'm going to continue placing my cards on, keeping a slight gap in between the card pockets. Once my card pockets are attached, I'm going to attach my ID, and for that I do the exact same thing. So now you have all your card pockets and your ID on your billfold. So now I'm just going to show you guys really quickly me attaching my card pockets to my other billfold, just so you can see me doing this. Okay, so now my 2 billfold sheets are done with the card pockets on. So now you have one more option. If you flip the card pockets down, you'll see that there is sticky at the bottom of the pockets, and potentially allows your cards to get stuck in the sticky at the bottom of your card pockets when you put them in. So if you want to prevent that, you will need to do the step that I'm going to show you. This is optional. So if you don't want to, then you can skip ahead, but I do highly recommend this. So in order to cover the card pockets, you're going to take a piece of clear tape, as you can see, and you're going to want it to be 3 3/4 inches. I doubt you can see it on the cutting mat, but anyway, it is 3 3/4 inches. Take that piece and cut it in half. Peel up one of the pieces, and then you're going to take your first card pocket and flip it down to where you see the sticky. Then just take your piece of tape and stick it on there. That way it covers it. I'll give you a close-up. As you can see by the shininess, it covers the sticky right here in the bottom. So then you're just going to do the second and third card pocket. So I'll show you doing the second. Just take it and put it at the bottom where you see the sticky is. If you have any excess tape sticking off the back, you can go ahead and just trim that off with your X-Acto knife, just like this. So now that I have my card pockets attached and covered the sticky at the bottom, I just need to seal up the side. So to seal that middle piece up, you're going to take a strip of duct tape that is a little bit more than 3 1/4 and cut it directly in half with your ruler so that both edges are straight. Now I'm going to peel this piece up and take one of my billfolds. Then I'm going to make sure that the middle is in the middle of an inch mark. Then I'm going to take this piece and start at the bottom. I'm going to make it in the middle, so I'm going to make it this whole black square to make sure it seals up the sides of the card pockets. So it should look like this. You should be able to tell that it overlaps the card pockets on both of these sides. Then just take this extra piece and fold it into the billfold. I have both my billfold pieces done and sealed up in the center, so I'm going to set those aside, and now we're going to make the outside piece. So to make the outside piece, you're going to want to have 4 strips of duct tape that are 8 inches long. You're going to take one piece and line it up with an inch line at the bottom, just like that, and then take the others and stack them on top of this sheet to where you have a duct tape sheet that is 8 inches long and 7 inches tall. So there is my sheet that is 7 inches tall but 8 inches wide. Take this and gently peel it up, then flip it over to where it is sticky side facing up. This might be hard, but try to get it straight with an inch line once again. And take your outside color of tape that you want and cover this, leaving 1/2 of an inch on each of the sides overlappage. So it took me a total of 5 strips of tape to line the whole outside. Peeling it up, this is what it should look like on the other side. So now I'm going to take my billfold and place it right here, which is where I want it. I'm going to make sure it's lined up along the bottom and the sides. Then you're going to take your X-Acto knife and cut a diagonal slant in this corner as well. Now that this is cut and I can fold it up, I'm going to do so starting with the middle and then work my way to the outside edge. So now my billfold is attached at the bottom. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So if you have anything hanging off, you can just take your scissors and trim it off. So this is what my sheet looks like right now, and these two can fold out. So now we're almost ready to fold in the sides, but before we do that, they're sticky in the bottom of the billfold. So if you want to cover it, which once again I suggest doing it, then watch the following step. If not, you can skip ahead. In order to do this, you're going to want to take a strip of tape that is 8 inches long and then just cut it in half like this. Go one side up and grab your billfold back over here, flip it down, and then cover it in the billfold just like we did for the card pocket to where it looks like this, and then you can fold your billfold up, and then there's no more sticky in the billfold as compared to this. It's a big difference. And with the other piece, do the exact same thing. So in order to fold this side in, you need to cut the slit. For this side, you already cut it for this side, so now you need to cut the diagonal angle at this side as well. Once that is done, you can then take the side and fold it in, just like so, to where it looks like this, and then do it on the other side as well. So this is what my woman's wallet looks like now, and the sides are really rough, as you can tell. What you have to do to fix that is place your ruler about 1/4 of an inch in, and then take your X-Acto knife and cut along it. Then you should be able to peel that piece up, and now I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other side. So now you are almost done with your woman's wallet. All you need to do now is cut the slits for the card pocket so that cards can fit in. Because right now, as you can tell, the cards can't fit because the tape is in the way. So in order for the cards to fit, you're just going to take your X-Acto knife and along with the card pocket, just cut out to where the card pocket stops. I can see the little indent there. So just do that on all your card pockets on both sides. So that side and this side. So once you've done that on all your card pockets, you are now done with your woman's wallet. So this is what your final product should look like. Your woman's wallet will have the whole outside, and then the inside, it will have 2 billfolds here. 1, 2, and then mine has 6 card pockets on this side, 3 more, and then an ID on this side. But as I said, you can choose whatever layout you want. I just showed you how to make car pockets and the basics of it, so you can customize it to however you want. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. If it helped you guys, please give this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe for more tutorials. Also comment down below requests for more tutorials because I would love to do some. If you guys make a woman's wallet like this, share it with me on Instagram or Twitter. I will leave both of those in the description box or on the screen. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Please subscribe for more tutorials. Follow me on Instagram at JWallets. And yeah, that's basically it. Bye.